A few years ago, when we pictured artificial intelligence taking over the workplace, the image was almost always cinematic. We imagined metal titans marching into offices, literally shoving us out of our chairs. The reality is far more mundane. The shift is happening quietly inside customer service portals, inside code editors, and basic software suites we stare at for 8 hours a day. For the people sitting behind those screens, it creates a persistent anxiety. You type out a response, and suddenly an algorithm auto-completes your thought, executing a piece of your daily routine faster than you can. We are watching a slow, invisible infiltration of the modern office, rather than a sudden collapse of the workforce. Much of the panic right now comes from a specific miscalculation. We tend to assume a piece of software is built to observe a human employee, learn their entire routine, and replace them entirely. To understand what is actually happening, we have to look closely at what daily employment really is. A job functions as a bundle of distinct, highly specific tasks. Software precisely targets the most predictable segments of that bundle: the data entry, the daily scheduling, and the repetitive formatting. Navigating the next decade means auditing your own day. You have to identify exactly which of those daily microtasks run on predictable patterns, because those are the areas software will absorb first. Let's look at a historical example: customer support. For decades, if a company sold 1 million products, they had to hire massive, highly expensive teams of human beings just to answer the inevitable, never-ending wave of questions. This diagram shows the anatomy of a typical support role: answering repetitive FAQs, routing complaints, and solving complex user problems. Modern algorithms step in and intercept those first 2 blocks, handling high-volume repetition while avoiding nuanced problem-solving. These new systems run 24/7. They process thousands of tickets simultaneously at a fraction of the cost, without ever taking a shift break. The business value comes from executing the lowest-level tasks flawlessly at a massive scale. That fractional automation introduces a new mathematical mechanism to the labor market. Call it the 30% threshold. This chart shows human hour requirements. If a tool handles 30% of the workload, the baseline shifts. On this trend line, companies freeze hiring, rerouting budget into automation. Output rises sharply while headcount stays flat. The financial incentive is absolutely obvious. A business can seamlessly scale its operations, handle more clients, and generate far more revenue, all without absorbing the cost of new hires. This creates a silent tightening of the global job market. Total available positions slowly shrink through natural attrition and frozen job listings, completely sidestepping any noisy, sudden economic crash.